day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to Library of Ruina, where today, the moment this stream is being produced at least, the new update has arrived, and we get a new floor, meaning Tibereth is finally here. So, all we have to do is earn her. And how do we earn her? Well, first up, we gotta do the one I missed last time, which is apparently this one. So, good luck to us. Okay. You things look very interesting, very robotic. I like the look, honestly. Apart from the one on the left, you look a little over the top. Darlock, gaze fixer. Confirmed the Molar office boarding the train. You made sure to attach the observation device on them? Mm-hmm. Bono, how's the observation going? Darlock's helping me out, but it ain't easy. I hope we can find some leads at least. I know it's a bit late to ask this, but you sure this job is a trusty one? How many times should I say that we can get 200 million, right away, through an untraceable route? It's a deal offered by Kane office, so we can probably trust this. I don't trust like that. Pay isn't the problem here. If we get caught trying to uncover the secrets of a singularity, we're done for. No insurance is going to protect us. I understand that you're scared because R Corp has W Corp's back, but we aren't gonna quit here, are we? We wouldn't be here if we could. The warp train is departing in 5 minutes. Seriously, I'm really not feeling this. Does it even make sense that we can track the cause and effect of everything with some weird observation device we sneaked on them? It's the device Kane office gave us. They said it's invaluable with only a few copies of it in the city. And we verified its performance ourselves. I know this city has all kinds of bizarre technology, but I still don't doubt anything can be this convenient. Hey, the train's heading off. Okay, we just need to wait 10 seconds now. 9, 8. The causality, whatever recording device, is working for now. 7. Wait, something's not right? They're missing. They're missing. We can't observe them anymore. Gone. I don't know why I'm having trouble reading right now. Gone missing inside warp train? It hasn't even arrived at its destination yet. I knew there was something off with this device. I told you it can't be possible for any technology to be this convenient. Don't put the blame on the device. It's not broken. It's still working, see? Something must have happened inside the train. Maybe there was a problem with the singularity, or maybe they noticed the device and rigged it. It's not so easily manipulable, and they definitely weren't capable of doing that. You never know. It could be W Corp sending a jamming signal to prevent its singularity from being leaked. And the Kane office hadn't made any preliminary research before giving us this request. This is driving me crazy. We're doing this sham job for 200 million, Anne. Wait, is that the currency? Anne? Anne. Anne. I would like to buy this apple for 5 Annes, please. Yes, and I have Annes to pay for it. Jesus Christ. Stop whining, will you? It could have something to do with this. This thing has the books of the Molar office listed on it, like it knows what we were doing. Well, you guys look very fancy like that. That can't be. Not even a minute has passed since they disappeared. Really? That leads to some interesting ideas about how time works in the library as well. The library. The library. Yeah, I heard of it. All the fixers and syndicates have been talking about it these days. So what's the plan? Are we gonna head to that bizarre place? We don't have any other way. Even if 200 million R is on the line, I don't want to risk my life. Going there won't guarantee success either. We might be able to see what happened on the train if we read their books. I just hope things don't get screwed even further. And these are the people that everyone's scared of? There really are people trying to investigate singularities. Duh, of course. It can bring tremendous amounts of money. I'm pretty sure L-Corp put a lot of effort into keeping its singularity secrets too. The eco-friendly energy company, founded after the Smoke War. We were freed from that suffocating smoke thanks to your corp. There was security, I suppose. It was not under my jurisdiction, though. Didn't I tell you already? All I did was recite the script trapped underground. Can a singularity be stolen if its secrets are exposed? Nah, that's not how it works. Those guys are probably just looking for some clues to how the singularity functions so that they can sell that info to another wing or a big syndicate. After that, the party with the secrets will use that to extort money and stuff from the wing. Singularities are patented, so it's too risky to use them even if you know how to make it work, especially since those patents are all managed by the head. It's all about money in the end. Anyway, I'm kinda curious about what happened to that warp train. Let us receive our guests first. I can't seem to make out... This guy had a deeper voice. I can't seem to make out clear observations of this place either. The result can be seen, but not the process. It's just like the distortion, the talk of the town lately. What a bother. Greetings, dear guests. How did you get the book of the Molar office? They were supposed to be in the warp train for only a few seconds. Well, how did we do it, I wonder? Unraveling the secrets of the library must come with a heavy price, like how digging into the principles of singularities is a laborious affair, no? That was a stupid question from us. I have no idea what's going on. If the library and its books are just as mysterious as the singularities, then hopefully they're worth just as much. May you find your book in this place. Okay, so it's a single play. Oh, I'm only allowed 3 librarians? No! I should have done this last stream! Oh! God damn it! No more number advantage. Damn it! Damn it, damn it, damn it! Okay. At the start of the act, inflict 1 paralysis to 3 random enemies. On successful hit, deal 1 to 2 extra damage if the target has paralysis. At the end of the scene, gain 1 strength at 50% chance. You need to die first! They all only get 1 dice. What's their pages like? Okay. You have a lot of piercing and bludgeoning, I see. And you're weak to slashing, but endured versus bludgeoning. You're weak to bludgeoning, and you're weak to piercing, and endured versus slashing, and you're endured versus piercing. Okay, so everyone has a weakness and a whatchamacallit, so it doesn't really matter. You can't really focus pages. You have a lot of piercing as well, and bludgeoning. You only have 4 pages. What? Why do you only have 4 pages? On you, lower this card's cost by 1 up to 2 times. Yes, you need to die first. Right, so they have a lot of bludgeoning and piercing, primarily piercing. So Netzach's required. I honestly think this team's the best team. Let's give it a go. Okay. Let's see, you're doing the big attack, you're doing the big attack. Of course you're doing the big attack. That's the advantage to having only 4 cards. I suppose you're guaranteed to always have those 4 cards. Well, each of you are attacking 1 person. So, let's see the options we have. You could rapid steps as a good chance, or you're too slow. You're doing that a block and then 2 relatively big attacks. I can counter that with a daring decision. That's easy enough. Dodge and a relatively big attack. And you're the one weak to bludgeoning. So Flaming Bat works pretty well. As for you, it's either you're too slow or the prescript orders. Really, what's your weakness? Piercing. And you're endured versus slashing. Okay, prescript orders it is. Then I want you to thirst him, because I don't trust any of this. Right, go! That worked out pretty well. Glorious. Okay, you've now got that attack again. You're a hindrance. Okay, let's see. You have to defend against him because you can't counteract it. You're too slow it. Probably. Those attacks don't actually look that powerful. But he's weak to that, so I'm better off using Retaliate to try and get through his bludgeoning more, his piercing more. That would counteract the first one. This third one would counteract them as well. And I don't think there's a particularly high... Wait, you've got +3 strength. Does that increase power or... Increase the power of offensive dice? Right. So, you have 2 offensive dice, which are going to do 6 to 7. So, that's gonna hurt. That's also gonna hurt. What's your flaming dice? Flaming bat, flaming bat. Taste the flaming bat. Would taste the flaming bat work well enough? Probably not. Okay. You're attacking him, who, at least it's not Walter, who's weak to bludgeoning. Okay? So, honestly, fence is probably best just to get the extra block on the final attack. Right, as for you, you are going to feast that, which doesn't do too much damage, but it recovers health, which will be nice. And then you're flaming batting as well. Okay. Go. Alright, I gotta turn off auto mode. It's just too fast. Okay. So if I click hide, what's the... If I use the stagger page, then... it's not automatically 12 anymore. Right. Okay, well, that's a very good situation. Someone needs to intersect him. You're getting attacked by that unavoidable gaze thing. That's fine. Butterfly slash it. You're getting hit by opportunity spotted. Gain +1 power if target has paralysis. Oh, but you've got +3 strength right now. Oh, Jesus. Right. You're gonna hit them with 2 damage, which will do the stagger, so no matter what, they're going to be taking an awful lot of extra damage. Okay. This one, preferably, we want him to intercept both of them from him, because that could work. Struggle could work against that. Not very well, but it could work. Alright, we're going to do that to intercept him. You are then going to... You're too slow and pray. You're going to pray that it works. You're then slashing, which can be used on him to get him staggered, and then we only need one person to intercept him, which will probably be you again. Okay. Go. Wow, nice hit. Didn't think that hit. Alright. That was worth a try. You're staggered. Really? Oh, fuck. Okay. How are you... Oh, you didn't get staggered because he got staggered. Great, now I have to intercept him. Right. We can't intercept them very well is the problem. You know what? Screw it. I want the extra person dead. Good luck, Tisvaru. However the hell I say your name. Needless to say, go. Alright. Good! I just staggered the bastard and then just hit him for 1 billion damage. Right! That is awesome! Extremely so! Now what can you do to defend yourself against that mega attack? Very, very little. Honestly. He's got 1 attack, so maybe we shouldn't focus on that. Reduce the power of the target's current die by 1. I mean, that could work. I guess. Honestly, think I'd rather Sunset Blade him. No, wait. You're gonna get staggered. What's he weak to? Piercing. Piercing. Alright, you're gonna do that. And then that. Meanwhile, you are going to struggle. Because you should survive. Let's see, that'll do a minimum of 12 damage. You know what? You can attack him with that as well, just in case. Oh, that was a really good block then. I don't know what everyone was talking about when they said they were scared of this team. I win! First try! That was not a raid boss like I was kept being told. I don't know what people are on about. What do we get? 2 books of Bono, 3 books of Alok, 1 of Dalok, and 1 of the Gaze Office. Awesome! L-Corp produced clean energy. L-Corp produced clean energy. W-Corp operates fast and surefire transportation. What do you think of R-Corp's singularity is? I bet it's something that pumps out sufficient killing machines. Don't you know more about it since you used R-Corp's services? As I've said multiple times before, such details are beyond my knowledge. I had little interest in finding out back then. Still, from what I observed of them, considering the amount of their rabbits and the combat power of each unit, you're probably correct. They were not exceptionally strong, but they did a fine job at grazing the grass inside the facility. I wonder what the principle behind it is. Hell if I know. I'm not an executive of R-Corp or anything. Every wing keeps its singularity under tight wraps. Take the distortion and the abnormalities, for instance. Only the results are seen and not the process. The same goes for the other singularities. So everyone simply consumes the end results without knowing the process. It's easier on the mind that way. There's no point asking questions about technology unless they encounter problems using it. People just spend money and get its worth. There's no real reason for questioning how things work. Wasn't it the same with L-Corp?
You're right. It was the same. All we needed was the result. It didn't matter how many were sacrificed in the process.
See? The other wings aren't gonna be any different from that. Huh. Okay. Okay. So, does that mean that Miyu is a clone? Wait! We've never seen another rabbit take off its hat. We've never seen another rabbit take off their hat. Are all the other rabbits just Miyu clones? That leads to interesting thought processes. Also, I like how they've changed the order, so that the newer books are at the top and the old books are at the bottom. Okay, what do we get from the gate? We can get... Let's try and get Alok's page. Why not? Nope. Okay. Well, there's something after this, so God knows what this is gonna be. I'm very glad I did not just trade out the page. Wait, is this the raid boss? Also, that's an unknown addressee. Why was it an unknown addressee? Or is it just telling me about those? Yeah, it's just telling me about what's fighting here. Okay. So, we've established our corp is nothing but clones, which is actually kind of a really funny idea, and would explain why they are so expendable, but also so efficient. Because it's hard to get expendable and efficient at the same time. What's this fight going to be? Is this the raid boss everyone told me about? Okay, this looks weird.
Mary? Where are we now? How much time has passed? Tommy, you're awake. I'm sorry. I don't really know. I don't know how long we've been here. We're about 10 days in. 10 days? How are you feeling right now? You were out cold for 3. I thought warp trains were supposed to arrive in just 10 seconds. How could this happen? What's going to happen to us? Where are we? I'm not certain myself, Mr. Tommy. I already heard your name from your lover, in case you're wondering. I'm Eleanor, currently working as a nurse. And this is Jae-hyun, a doctor from our hospital.
A pleasure to meet you.
They took care of you while you fainted. This is my first time experiencing a delay like this too. I've used warp trains quite often, you see. I'd always have a pleasant 10-second trip to the destination. Do you know anything about accidents like this, Doctor?
Not at all. This kind of malfunction should surely be fatal to W Corp's image. It's strange that they haven't made any response for this long.
Why are we worrying about W Corp? We're all going to starve to death trapped inside this train.
Idiot! It's been 10 days! You would have already died of dehydration by then.
Tommy, actually... Let me tell him. Tommy, while you were asleep for the last 3 days, are you feeling any thirst right now? You didn't consume any water or moisture while you were out, just so you know. I'm not thirsty at all. For some reason, no one here appears to be feeling any kind of hunger or thirst. To elaborate, no one has shown malfunction or distress in vital psychological functions. How is that even possible? Just what is going on here? We have no idea. Let's wait a little more. It seems that time is all we have, after all. Time, huh? Tommy, you can keep your eyes closed if you're tired. I'll always be at your side. Me too, Mary. I'll stay next to you all the time.
15 days in.
Tommy! Tommy! Mary, what's wrong? What's with all this noise? Tommy, wake up! This is bad! Although we did expect something like this to happen sooner or later. What's going on?
It seems trouble has occurred in the carriage next to ours.
What are they doing? Watch me! Witness me! Ah!
A natural reaction to being trapped in a closed space like this for more than 2 weeks.
Did that person just slice off their own throat? Huh? This is intriguing. Doctor?
Certainly is. Elaine didn't send us here for nothing.
Look at this! My neck's dangling, and I'm still alive! Tommy! Tommy! Stick with me, Mary.
16 days in.
Mr. Tommy, you're finally awake. I never thought I'd faint so many times in my life. The sight must have been quite shocking for Miss Mary as well. Yeah, she's still asleep. What happened to that person? If you're talking about the person that slit their own throat, they were put under quarantine in a different carriage.
There's 300 people on board. Can't be the only one to have done such a thing.
Quarantined? You mean they're not dead? They should have died after bleeding so much. You don't usually quarantine a corpse. They're surprisingly alive, even though their arteries were cut. Blood was spilled all over the floor, but it wasn't completely separated from the body.
What?
Not a single drop of blood was scattered or smeared on other surfaces. The pool of blood remained in contact with the body like a cohesive mass. And that person stayed conscious the whole time, long enough to communicate. They're probably still vividly feeling the pain of their neck being slit. What the hell? How could any of this be possible? I'm afraid I don't know. Sorry, Mr. Tommy, I can't help but give you this same response all the time. No, it's alright. I shouldn't expect you to know all the answers after all.
There's one thing we can know for sure.
And that's...
that this is only the beginning. You'll have to brace yourself.
For the sake of your lover as well. Yeah, I gotta.
30 days in. Okay.
Tommy! Tommy! That's Mary. Tommy! Mrs. Miho from the next carriage told me that five of the 30 carriages are already filled with suicidals. Don't worry, Mary. The people in our carriage are still going strong. It's all thanks to Eleanor and Jaehyun. It's not just us. Everyone in the 6 adjacent carriages seems to be counting on those two.
It really is. They're so professional and collected. It's reassuring to have them around.
You're right. If it weren't for Eleanor and Jaehyun, we might have... Mary, don't say dark things.
93 days in. They've been in there for 3 months. I don't think they're leaving. I don't think they're leaving.
The situation is worsening, everyone. Carriages 5 to 15 are still in solitary, including carriage 7, where we are located. But things are not looking good for carriages beyond 15. Even just 3 days ago. Yeah, I heard carriage 19 is already full of half-dead people. They're breaking into other carriages and ravaging people's bodies. Like they were playing with them like toys. That's sadly the case. Those people seem to have decided to accept pain as a way to endure this trial of time. Have they gone mad, killing each other just to pass the time? They weren't exactly dead, though. Mary, they're crawling around with their limbs barely attached. They're pretty much as good as dead. That's right. We must persevere. We can't stop them from damaging their own bodies. But forcing that pain onto others is simply unacceptable. Miss Eleanor! Jae-hyun, what can we do? What if they attacked my younger siblings? I'm sure you don't want to be separated from your loved ones. You want to stay with them forever on this trip. You want to stay with them forever on this trip that might last an eternity, don't you? Yes, we do. We'll be able to endure it if we're together. Can you show us a way to Jae-hyun? I don't want to be separated from Tommy either. You feel the same, right, Tommy? Yeah, of course I do. Then please, have faith in us. We need your agreement, and you must be prepared to fight them. Fight them? The vile people from beyond carriage 15 who are trying to break us apart, of course. 100 days in. Oh, so only a week later. They're mad. They're all crazy. Mr. Tommy, are you still hesitating? Tommy, look at them. They don't look all too bad. I was shocked at first, but if I can be with you forever, Tommy, then I think I'll be able to make it through. Sorry, Mary. I need more time to think. Mr. Tommy, while this train has an abundance of time, we don't have much of it left for us. I won't compel you. The decision is in your hands. 3 days later. I'll do it. I'll do it, damn it. Tommy. So you've decided. I've seen what happened to the people in carriage 14. They were already raided. They were just sitting there, drooling, their eyes turned white in shock. I can't let the same thing happen to you, Mary. Tommy, I feel the same. Good. Let's start the procedure immediately. Doctor, preparations, please. He nods. 120 days in. I don't remember how many days later that is. Tommy, how are you feeling? I don't know, but I'm relieved. I can feel your heartbeat vividly. Me too. We'll never be apart again. That sounds ominous. 150 days in. Why aren't you showing us a picture? Thanks to your love, we could keep carriages up to number 10 safe. All thanks to the new bodies you gave us, Doctor! Why new bodies? I'm flattered to hear that. Your love for each other is what really protected you. Doctor! Carriage 10 is urgently asking for help! Mr. Tommy and Miss Mary, could you head to carriage 10 and lend them your strength? Huh? But we never fought anyone in our lives. And we aren't strong either. Your affection for each other will surely invigorate your new body. We'll trust you, Doctor. 10 years in.
10 years almost in. Jesus.
We can shove the suicidals in their place like a breeze now, Tommy. Yeah, it's just as the doctor said. Our affection for each other gave us strength. They keep crawling out no matter how many times we smash them. They should go quiet for a while now. Welcome back to the town, Mr. Tommy. Welcome back to the town, Mr. Tommy and Miss Mary.
Well, that's why they didn't show us a picture. Lovetown, townsfolk.
Tommy and Mary are the heroes of Lovetown! Tommy, Mary, you're so cool!
I need a calculator. 2012 years later. 2,000 years later. Talk about eternity.
You're back to Mary.
What's up, Mommy?
How have you been? It's the same as always. I just wonder if I should fold those blood lumps into squares or triangles this time. That's nice. They enjoy pain anyway, so they should like it.
Where's Daddy?
He went to the front carriage for a moment. So why'd you call it me here, Mommy? I finally got an interesting toy. It means they've seen enough, according to Eileen.
Lovetown Mother.
Interesting toy? The invitation to the library. Remember the infamous urban legend? The fixers who sat behind you disappeared after receiving an invitation that looks just like this. Sorry, Mommy. What's a library? What do you mean by fixers?
You know, after 2,000 years, I can't blame them. I am surprised the doctor can remember.
Ah, right. I'm sorry. No, don't be sorry, Mommy. It's our fault for being dumb. No. He'd have cried laughing if he were here. I'm sorry. Please don't punish me. I'm not scolding you, see? No punishments either. Here, take this. And sign that invitation with the other townspeople. If you can find and bring the books listed on that paper there, I'll give you a prize. Prize! I like prizes! Not like you'll make it back, anyway.
724,284 days? Are you alright? You don't look so well.
It's disgusting. It's a shame that I can't vomit like humans do.
It's a natural reaction to seeing stuff like that. What kind of malfunction could have stopped a train for thousands of years anyway? Is everything okay out there? I don't really feel that much time has passed, but what if time flew without us realizing while we were busy watching that?
Less than an hour has passed for us since we only watched fractions of the process.
What about the outside world, though?
It should be the same as us. That one is a unique guest. Its book will surely be an interesting read. Wow! I'm leaving town for the first time! I'm visiting a new place together with all the townspeople. Greetings, dear guests.
Hello, ma'am. Who are you?
I am Angela, director and librarian of this library you're in.
I'm Tommy from Lovetown.
Angela, Mummy told me to get things called books from this place. You can find them through the door over there.
Thank you.
Do you happen to remember Tommy and Mary?
Tommy? Mary? Who's that?
Please don't mind. May you find your book in this place.
I don't want to know. I actually actively need to restart the game because I don't have the other 4 places which have 4 people equipped with stuff. So, let's restart the game now. You know what? Enough messing, let's try this. Book of Ogre, Book of Alok, Book of Dalok. Skip this, let's fight! With Hod, I'd say. Let's fight with Hod. Okay. They are slow. They look... What's their page... What... I don't remember what their page crap was. They are slow. On clash lose, add 6 to next... Power 6 to next dice. Okay. Gain plus 10 power if attack is one-sided. Well... Certainly not gonna be one-sided, but... We do need to figure out how we're doing it. Buttercup's the defensive one. And it's a block after that. That could work. Let's see, if it adds 6, it becomes 8 to 10. Which means that's very hard to avoid 8 to 10. That card is terrifying! Okay, so you can intercept 2 of them, and you can't intercept any of them. Frankly, you should just hit things so that they get damaged. You have a feeble attack, so if we know one which we can hurt and hurt, guaranteed, we should do that. But I don't think one of those exists. I could Hindrance, which has a chance to lose the first one. And if it doesn't... What is it? Bludgeoning. It's bludgeoning. Bludgeoning. Who's resistant to bludgeoning? Not Buttercup. Not Buttercup. So Buttercup needs to take the piercing. Because again, no one is resistant to piercing. Jesus Christ. You're weak to bludgeoning, and you are too. So... if I struggle against you, and then prescript order you, that's 2 defenses right there. Okay. Now, that honestly seems like a good chance, and we just need to pray and hope that that it fails. You know? On Clash Win, weaken the opponent's next dice. You need to save that, technically, for points where you can't avoid taking damage, or... But that's a really good defensive card, too. Would you be better... You might have been better off intercepting one of those guys, but you can't now. So, the guns are really good for just staggering people. The stagger resist is normal against the one thing they're not resistant to, so... yeah, do that. That's the best chance. As for you... do I want to risk? No, your best chance is that. That's your best chance. Okay, now who do you want to hurt? That one will take damage. But you're also ineffective against it, because of bloody course it is. So, hurt that one. Go. Okay. Not bad. And you couldn't avoid that. But you kind of do damage to it there. Good block. Okay, that wasn't that bad. I mean, obviously it could have gone better, but it wasn't that bad. And now they've just swapped around which attacks they're doing, because they're little bastards. You're weak to piercing, so you definitely should not intercept any of them. Of course, when you're bleeding, you're doing one attack, because that's my luck. You need to... That one's that one's weak to both. So, if you want to loosen up with that attack, and then do that, just so you can get some, whatchamacallit, you have to defend against that. That is your best bet. Hod needs to intercept that one. You're normal to whatchamacallit. Actually, you've got less HP, so if I crush you and then rapid steps you, there we go. Excellent. You're attacking him. You're attacking him. Now you need a target, which is weak to piercing, which means it's one of these two. Which one's more likely to do more damage? That one gets 2 attacks. Meaning it's that one. Okay. Okay! Go! Terrible? Not bad. Glorious! Dodge there, Buttercup. A nice hit, too. You couldn't avoid that. But you managed to hit them there. Good dodge. You almost didn't make it. Okay. Do you have a big ability? Is this thing... No, that thing's resistant to bludgeoning, because of course it is. I can't win. Okay, Horde is almost staggered. So we want her only being attacked by one of them. You're using Slash, which we're very resistant to, so it should be you. Meaning Buttercup needs to intercept this one, which she can easily do using the Crack of Dawn. Glorious. You, however, can only intercept one of them. I didn't choose a target for you yet. You're saving that for when that has no stagger. Something like Gut Harvesting for the next round. Let's see. That is absolutely useless versus these things. To be fair, Sharp Pummeling is a really good ability, which I am going to absolutely abuse if I can get my hands on it. But, other than that, you're weak, you're normal to bludgeoning, and frankly, she just needs to intercept and have an attack intercepted, which is going to be that one. You can't actually do anything versus that, and you take normal damage, so deal with it. That's the 2 cents on that. Honestly, Will Be Tasty is probably the best bet, because at least you will deal some damage with it. And then next turn, we can stagger it, and just focus fire the bloody thing. Don't want to Gut Harvest, because of the simple fact that... Okay, so, if we... You're resistant to slashing, so Gut Harvesting is terrible versus... But... If we... No. Look, let's just intercept them and just loosen up, because loosen up's probably the best way to intercept them. As for you, pick a target. They are going to be your victim. You pick that one. Good choice. No, wait, not good choice. Is it good choice? Let's see. That'll do 2 to 4, meaning normal stagger damage, so up to 2. So, you may stagger it with the first attack, but you will stagger it with the third, but also, meaning it'll be staggered, meaning it won't have a chance to bleed. So it's useless using that on him. But what about the rest? You're low on stagger, but you're not low enough where this will hurt you. So, let's use that and see what happens. Go, guys! Good defense, good attack! Okay. I am very glad that worked, and ouch. Oh, that may actually... Yep, that's staggered. Okay. We did not get the whatchamacallit, but we have just staggered something. So if I use... apply this to Hod, go. None of them are attacking Hod. Excellent. So Hod can now just full-blown bloody moider this one in the back, inflicting it with so much bleed and getting health at the same time. You are being attacked by 2, so someone needs to intercept that. Who can you defend against? I'm not sure if that would work against them. Again, it's the case of, do I want to do it? Because then they'll have to bleed. But if I shoot him first... It's okay. Buttercup, do you have the capability to intercept these guys? Yes, but not very well. I could also just focus down that one. But you're inflicting so much bleed, it'll probably be very hurt next round. I could also just stagger that one. Probably pretty reliably. Honestly. So that you only need to defend against that, which you can't do very well. And then Buttercup could intercept that. Yes. Best choice. Best choice. Wait, hold on. You need to use weight up on them and stagger that way so that he's not attacking him so he can't deflect the shots. Right. Tactics. I am decent at them. It's the best bet. It is the best bet. Apart from maybe that. In fact, no. Hold on. I know how to fight that one now. That card. I ignore it. You are probably dead, because it can't gain the +6 power, which will do 8 to 10 if I ignore it. And if I don't, and if I take it, then it'll fail the first attack. Either way, I take less damage if I ignore it. Good. One staggered. See? He took 3 damage. Right. You're doing the big attack, you're doing the big attack. So the tactic with these things is you either fight them or you don't. It's so simple when you think about it. Right, you have 16 HP left. That's really none at all. You're doing that big ability, which is fine, because I can loosen up against it. You can do that and see what happens. You're attacking the one at the back, but you have no whatchamacallit to make it matter. We can use this to just hurt you horribly. Meanwhile, you can do that to inflict a lot of damage on them, and you can sun up on them too, to hopefully just kill them. I can't believe I won that. Glorious? Not so bad. I don't care if the attack was ineffective, the attack worked. down to 2. And one of them is staggered. Okay, you're doing that big ability, meaning I should probably defend against such a big ability. Who's going to defend against it, though? Because you're not attacking it. You're using that. Honestly, yeah, rapid steps, best bet. Okay. Gut harvesting. That should... Actually, I don't even think that's needed. Let's see. 2, 2, 1, so that's 4, 4, 2, so 10 damage. It's got 25. Plus, it's got Fragile 2, so that's going to be take 2 additional health anyway. I think I only need to use your hindrance to kill it. And Hod will do nothing just to generate her energy back up. Go! Dead? Okay, it's dead. Well done. Glorious dodge. Amazing hit. I am good at games, and I am good at tactics. No one can say otherwise. Alright, best counter to that we found is loosen up. So, that means you use not another step. You use gut harvesting. You can use Beyond a Shadow, and then you loosen up. It's going to die to something. Aha! We staggered it. Glorious. So now we just need to bloody beat the damn thing in. And would you look at that? Hod can... whatchamacallit it. Oh, and you've got Crack of Dawn. And you can headshot. Everyone say goodbye to the monster, please. Because the monster is about to become a corpse. Victory! Now, why the fuck does it have 300 HP?
Talk about a cliffhanger there, am I right? Well, I'm afraid that's all we have time for today's episode, so I'm going to have to leave it there. But be sure to tune in next time to see how I fare against Tomeri. But everyone, I'm afraid that until then, it looks like it's time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.